4,592 visa sponsorship jobs in Canada. So many Canadian employers are recruiting foreign workers. And currently, there are so many jobs that basically everybody can do. It doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter your qualification. Even with your high school certificate, you could relocate to Canada with your family. Now, I'm going to show you some of the jobs that these employers are recruiting for. Before I go down to the list of jobs that are available, look at this. Set jobs from Canadian employers who want to recruit temporary foreign worker. And this was recently posted. You can see December 7, 2023. Now, they are recruiting for a home child care provider, and this is the recruiter. Now, this is the location, Toronto. Now, the salary, this one is willing to pay you $22 hourly, right? Another one was posted December 6, 2023. This one, they are recruiting for administrative clerk. And this posting was made by LMIA Jobs Inc. and it's at Halifax. The salary is $21.98. Now there are so many jobs that are available. Let me just scroll this down so you can see this together. Apartment building caretaker, cleaner, food service supervisor, bartender, truck driver, retail butcher, cashier, cleaner, metal roofer, just so many jobs. I can keep on scrolling and scrolling. Like I said, currently they have over 4,592 jobs, right? You can't tell me you won't be able to get one of these positions, right? And like I said, whether you have a degree or not, you are eligible for these jobs, and the employers are the ones to sponsor your visa down to the end, and you can go along with your family member. So make sure you watch this video to the end. I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide on how to get to this job portal, how you can apply, and of course, how you need to tailor your CV so that you'll be selected by your recruiter. Just in case I just see me for the first time, my name is Sam and I'm a personal travel influencer. I create content on relocation tips, abroad life, job opportunity abroad, and beautiful places abroad. Every day I post content on schools and jobs abroad. So if you're looking to study in the US, UK, Australia, Finland, Netherlands, any country it is, this is the best channel for you to be. You just have to click on the subscribe button. To subscribe is totally free. When you subscribe, YouTube is going to notify you whenever I post a video. So please make sure you click on the subscribe button, and you can also do well to check out my other videos. To get started, go straight to Google and type JobBank. The official website pops out, you click on it. Now I'm going to drop the link in the description below so you can access it directly. So I click on JobBank. JobBank is an official job portal hosted by the Government of Canada. Now, JobBank is a platform where Canadian citizens as well as international applicants source for jobs in Canada, and they can apply to jobs directly from here. Currently, they have over 137,820 job postings in Canada. Now, that's large. But the thing is, this particular number of job postings consists of jobs that are available for Canadian citizens and international applicants. So instead of we wasting our time scanning through this lump sum of job, it's best for us to limit our search to jobs that are tailored for international applicants. So what we just have to do is come down here to advanced and click on it. So let's just come down. If you have a particular job title in mind, you could just come here and type in whatever job you're looking for in Canada. But I'm just going to leave this unchecked. Now, dates posted last 48 hours, I'll leave this to unchecked. So employment conditions, I will leave this unchecked. Then province and territories. If you probably have a specific province you would like to relocate to your family, or you feel you want to work in a particular province, you could just stick on it. If you choose Alberta, for Alberta, they have 29,200 jobs available here. You say British Columbia, Manitoba, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. So just stick whichever one is suitable for you. So I'm just going to leave that one unchecked. Now, this one I'm going to tick is very, very important. Language at work, you tick English. Now, if you know French, you click French. If you know English and French, you click English and French. But for this video, I'm going to be taking English. Now, hours of work, you make sure you take full time. I mean, no employer will sponsor you to come and do a part-time job for them. it has to be full time. Now, under job source, you make sure you tick verified jobs. Very, very important. Verified jobs are jobs that are verified by Canadian government. They've played their own part to make sure the job itself is legit. So make sure you tick verified jobs. Next, period of employment. I'll leave this unchecked. So I scroll down. Salary, you could tick your salary range, but I'll leave this on check. Job categories, you could tick. If you're looking for jobs in the health occupation sector, you tick on this. Education, heart, just tick on what is relatable to you, right? Now you come down here. Employment groups, this is very, very, very important. You see temporary foreign workers, you make sure you tick on this. Temporary foreign workers, you tick on it. However, if you're a newcomer, if you've just landed in Canada and you're still looking for a job, just tick on newcomers here, right? Now, education or training, if you have a university degree, you tick on it, right? If you don't have any education at all, you tick on it. Or if you just have your secondary school certificate, you tick on this. But for this video, I'm just going to leave this unchecked. Next, I come down. You see intended applicants. Make sure you see Canadians and international candidates. You can see Canadians and international candidates. Now, after we filter our search, it's telling us we have a total of 4,710 results available. So I click on this. So we have done our filtering. Next is to apply to these jobs. Like look at the one I talked about earlier in the beginning of this video, home child care provider. So you could just scan through all the jobs available and apply to as many as you can. For instance, let's say I want to apply for the home child care provider. I click on this. Now, this is where you're going to find full details regarding the job role. For instance, the exact job location is at 26 Queen Magdalene PL, which is in Toronto, and you're expected to start as soon as possible, $22 hourly, and you have to work 30 to 40 hours per week. Currently, they are looking for just one vacancy, and this is a permanent employment, which is full time. And this is also verified. Now, look at here. This employer has applied for a Labour Market Impact Assessment (LMIA) to hire a foreign worker to fill labour or skill shortages on a temporary basis. Now you also see Canadians and permanent residents are able and encouraged to apply. Now this particular employer herself, this is Daniel Hu Ying Chang, if I got that name correctly, has applied for LMIA. Now LMIA, which is Labour Impact Assessment, it's what employers apply to tell their governments that they need foreign workers to fill a particular labor shortage, right? So basically, the way it works is if their own citizen cannot apply for those job or they could not find their own citizen that can do that job, then they have the right to go ahead and bring in foreign workers. So this particular employer is recruiting foreign workers, so you can also apply. Now you can see the language here is English. For this particular one, you must have 5 years experience or more, and the work setting is just at the employer's home. You can go through the responsibility, what you're supposed to be doing. So you just take your time and go through it and see if it's something you can go for, right? If it's something you can go for, then you can apply. Now you see who can apply to this job. First of all, when you see this word sign, it means wherever you are, you can apply to this job. And it is also stated that the employer accepts application from Canadian citizens and permanent or temporary residents of Canada, then other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit, right? So whether you have a work permit or not, you can apply for this job. So how do you apply? You just come here and click show how to apply. You can see this particular employer is receiving application through their email. So you just have to send an email to this particular employer, of course, telling them you're interested in the job, right? One thing you need to know is also here, this job posting was posted directly by the employer or JobBank. The government of Canada has taken steps to make sure it's accurate and reliable, but cannot guarantee its authenticity, right? What this means is the government have played their part to make sure everything is legit, everything is reliable, but then it's still telling you that you have to also be mindful, right? Another thing you need to know that Canadian employers will never employ you without an interview, right? And they are not expected to collect any fee from you during the recruitment process. So if you apply to any job in JobBank and then you receive an email that you should pay so fee for document processing, please stay away and block that email ASAP, right? So basically that is how it works. So you just have to go through the jobs that are available. Let me just go back here. And please, whenever you are applying, right, for you to stand a better chance, make sure your resume is tailored to the description of the job role, right? It's not as if they're looking for caregiver and you're submitting a resume that has to do with mechanic throughout. First, first, first experience mechanic, second experience another thing. So you have to do something that is related to it. So we will have vineyard worker. There's so many jobs there that you could actually check it out. And if you have somebody that wants to relocate to Canada, like I said, whether the person has a high school certificate or not, right, whichever way it is, he can give this a shot. Right? If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and please, I beg you, subscribe. So subscribe is totally free. It motivates me. When I see subscription, it motivates me. It tells me I'm doing a good job. Bye.